Hello everybody, this is the Quiet Atheist. This is going to be a direct video response to MrRepzion. So MrRepzion, I have a couple of things that I want to discuss with you. And I wouldn't have made this video if it weren't for a video I saw a couple of days ago made by a good friend of mine about things you had said in your previous videos about suicide. I noticed how upset this individual was when he made his videos. And I felt compelled to make a video of my own because there was a couple of things that I needed to get off my chest. That is why I'm sitting here right now making this particular video. Now, MrRepzion, I don't normally share private things online, but in this case, I feel transparency is very important to my subscribers and to you on this particular subject that I'm going to be talking about today. So, I've been in law for about 15 years now, and about 10 years into my career, I was working one morning, getting paperwork done, getting ready to get off of work, when I unfortunately witnessed somebody kill themselves. And I sat there and watched the whole thing. Now, I'm not going to get into details about how he did it or what happened or whatever the case might be. That's not important, but I wanted to mention that he did kill himself. And one thing that pissed me off about your videos is the fact that you had said that suicide is beautiful. I had received this information from multiple individuals. Suicide is not beautiful, MrRepzion. There is nothing beautiful about that particular action. Okay. I myself had to quit my job because of post-traumatic stress disorder, severe anxiety disorder, and severe depression disorder. That whole particular situation that I'm talking about now really messed me up. I had to quit my career. And there was nothing beautiful about watching that suicide take place. Nothing beautiful at all. And that's what I wanted to share with you. Because it's not beautiful. I don't support it. I don't condone it in any kind of circumstance whatsoever, period. It's not the way it has to go. And the fact that you say that, if there's no help, if the help doesn't work or there's no way to turn or if all these doors don't open and so on and so forth, that it is okay to kill yourself. No, it's not. It's not okay to do anything like that, period. And I often worry about these things that you say because you've got over 100,000 subscribers on your channel, okay? There are a lot of young minds on there that actually look up to you and actually take what you have to say very seriously. And that worries me. What happens if a young child watches your videos, a young supporter watches your videos and listens to what you are saying? What happens if they listen to you saying, well, it's okay to cure yourself if there's absolutely no way to get out of the problems that you are facing? What if they actually do it? What would you do if all of that comes back to you? If I were you and if I were you in your shoes, I would own up to what I would have to say. I would take responsibility and really talk to these people. Really, watch what you have to say in front of these individuals. You got a lot of people watching your videos, MrRepzion. Take that into consideration. Because there's a lot of people that might actually do what you have to say. About a year and a half ago, my mother passed away. Okay. I received word, so I got there as fast as I could to the hospital. And she was already in the intensive care unit. And she was in a coma. She was terminally ill. She was really sick. And I sat there for a couple of days, because I have to admit I was a little bit selfish. I wanted my mom to stay here longer. I wanted to hope that she was going to get better, so I was ignoring what she was going through because of my own selfish needs. I knew my mom could understand me and hear me, but she couldn't reply back because she was medically sedated through the whole thing, and she was really, really sick. But one night I sat there and I watched her in her bed and I told her, Mom, please come back. Please get better. And I knew she was mad at me. I knew she was frustrated with me because of the expressions I could see on her face. She was really upset with me. She has always said to me, if I get really sick and if I'm there laying in bed and the only thing that's keeping me alive is a machine, pull the plug. And it took me a while to understand that. And finally I did. So I eventually unplugged the machine and I signed papers to get it done. And that was the hardest thing for me to do. It was the hardest thing I could ever do. You know, um, but that is one point that I do support you on, as far as being terminally ill is concerned, and there's no other way for them to get better, and all the medicines and ideas have been exhausted. Yes, I do support you on that situation. Um, I had to pull the plug on my mother because she wasn't getting any better. So I do support you on that idea. But out of both things that I talked to you about, whether it's the suicide through chronic depression or other things like that, or the assisted suicide with the terminally ill or whatever the case might be, all of this stuff is not beautiful, MrRepzion. Okay, it never will be beautiful at all. Period. Okay, and it is not an answer. Okay. And the thing that I've noticed in these videos, that when you were talking about suicide, you seem to think that, you know, if there's no way out, if there's no light at the end of the tunnel, if that is the only way to, get relief for someone that is chronically depressed or so on and so forth, then you condone them killing themselves. I disagree with that. And that's what I'm talking to you about. Because I suffer from severe depression disorder, like I said. I suffer from post traumatic stress disorder, like I said. I suffer from severe anxiety disorder, like I said. And I go through this battle every single day, MrRepzion. Okay. Because suicide is not the answer. And another thing that really has depressed me about my whole particular situation is the fact that I have ruined a lot of lives over this situation that I am in. You know, I've lost my house, I've lost everything. I'm staying with friends because I had to quit my career because of my condition. But you got to stop telling people that just because they're depressed or they have all these disorders that it's okay to kill themselves. No, it's not okay, and it's not a beautiful thing. It never has been a beautiful thing, MrRepzion. It never will be, like I said. And there's always something out there for someone to get help with. There's all this crap that you're talking about, about people not being able to get help or they have exhausted all their resources is complete nonsense, MrRepzion. You got to be a little bit more considerate when you talk to individuals here on YouTube about these things. Because you did upset a lot of people when you opened your mouth about this particular subject. Now, I mentioned that I did support you on that one particular aspect of suicide via terminally ill, because my mom, again, was in that situation. But whether it be assisted suicide with, the terminally ill, whatnot, or whether it be suicide because you're depressed or, you can't find a way out, whatever the case might be, it is not beautiful, okay? I don't condone the whole suicide thing with depression and all those medical conditions. I don't condone it because there's always a way out. There always will be a way out. People just got to believe in themselves. People just got to fight it, because I fight it every fucking day of my life. Plain and simple. And that's what I wanted to talk with you about. But I do support you on the other aspect of suicide, with the terminally ill, But whether I support you or not on any subject, doesn't matter. The whole thing with suicide in its entirety, it's not a beautiful thing, and it never will be. And you need to start being a little bit more cautious around your subscribers. You need to start being a little bit more considerate. Because it seems to me lately, all these videos that you make, it seems to me lately, that you're in it for the buck that you make. Now, I can't say I know how much you make or whatever the case may be. That's a totally different video. But it seems to me that you're only interested in it for the money. You're not interested in any genuine conversation whatsoever. I have heard that when people try to engage you in conversations because they disagree with you, you block them. You just throw out your ideas out there, and you get mad when criticism comes forward. Well, you can do what you want. It's your channel. I'm not going to tell you what to do, when to do, or how to do it. It is your channel. But I just wanted to let you know that I do disagree with you on a couple of things. And actually take life very seriously, Daniel. There's always a way out. There is. And death is not the answer. Death is not the answer at all. Period. Take it from me. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you about these things. If you see this video, cool. If not, that's okay. I just had to get these things off of my chest, Like I said, watch what you say to people, Really be careful. Really rethink the things that you want to say to them, Because like I said, there are a lot of young minds that watch your videos. You're, like I said, somewhat of an influential individual, And people actually listen to what you have to say. Just watch what you say, though, Because people's lives are at risk here. And the human life is a lot more precious than opinions, period. Just really pay attention to that, I'm a humanist. I really am passionate about humanity and what it has to offer. Humanity comes first. I want to help people. I want to do the best that I can. I want to take my own experiences and throw them into the bowl to see if there is any kind of solutions that we all can reach together. And that's the way that I am. I want to help people. I want to do the best that I can while I'm still here on this planet. And that's all I want to do. That's all I can do. I want to do the best that I can regarding helping people. But that's all I have to say about the whole situation. Like I said, be really careful about what you say to people. Really watch your mouth. Because to be honest with you, I'm really about this close to unsubbing from you because of these things, They're getting ridiculous. And to be honest with you, I'm really tired of seeing this stuff. And I know you're going to say, well, if you're tired of seeing these things, why watch my videos in the first place? Well, I watch your videos because you have a lot of good content, MrRepzion. There's a lot of content that is entertaining, thought-provoking in many ways. But this nonsense about suicide and all this, no. I don't agree with it. And if I continue to see it, I can't tell you what to do with your channel, but if I continue to see it, I'm going to unsub. And that's all I have to say about it. you know. But it was nice talking to you. I just wanted again to get a couple of things off my chest, and we'll talk to you later. To my subscribers, thank you for watching me on this video. It took a while to make this video, you know, so I hope you can enjoy 15 minutes worth of bitching, so to speak. Quiet Atheist is out, and remember, if you can't be good at it. Thank you for watching.